What's up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Terminator Resistance. This is part 4, getting ready for a fight. In my last video, we were out doing a intel run for Commander Barron. Now that I have all the intel, it's time to get back to the bunker. I did a little something off screen. I took down the T-47, Skynet's new hunter-killer walking Terminator, and I blew up some of Skynet's plasma rifle camps, or plasma energy camps. Got a couple of trophies here and there, and now oh shit. More Terminators. T-800s. I know, man. The final season. Did you do the big crossover in order? It was a good send-off to the show. It was a good send-off for Arrow. Oliver got his happy ending. In an afterlife universe with Felicity. He got the proper ending he deserved. Yes, that backdoor pilot episode, Green Arrow and the Canaries, that was a backdoor pilot episode to a possible spin-off series. They haven't greenlit it yet, but they will, hopefully. What's up, Alex? If the fans want it, and the writers okay it, and they write out a script for episodes, they get the green light, boom! Oh, I haven't got a chance to watch it today, Alex. I'll watch some of it later. I was busy trying to finish up the first season of Lucifer, start the second season. Damn it! Almost had it. Almost had him. If I had just pressed that button, I would have had terminated that thing. Why does it keep knocking everybody off YouTube? What the heck? Like I said, Alex, I will watch some of it later, trust me. Yes, it would. It would. Whoops. Hey, sis. Another SpongeBob what? Look, the company THQ Nordic is bringing back some of the stuff that some of the games that Nickelodeon worked on, along with the former company that did the original release for Battle for Bikini Bottom, Heavy Iron Studios. Except Heavy Iron Studios has no rights to the games now anymore. Now THQ Nordic will take over it. Still don't know, right? They're working on this stuff. It's gonna be a while before they give us any intel. Yeah. Gotcha. Got that trophy too. Alright. This rate, I'll have this thing platinumed in no time. Game platinum in no time. Hey, what's up?
Oh, it's Pasadena? No. Believe me, no. Oh, it's Pasadena? No.
Thank you.
Jacob, how is Pasadena? You know what? Forget I asked. I don't want to know. I'm just glad that you're all right.
And how are you doing?
I guess I'm a little nervous before tomorrow. Jacob, how is Pasadena? You know what? Forget I asked. I don't want to know.
I gotta figure out how to do this. Do these choices.
Aren't you curious about what happened in Pasadena?
No. I think I'd rather keep that place in the past. Actually, I have a confession to make. I've never been outside of Pasadena until now. Can you believe that?
That's not surprising. After all, that's where your home is. That's not surprising. After all, that's where your home is.
Where it used to be. Right now, I'm going to try someplace new to call home. I did my traveling through pictures and postcards that wanderers brought with them. My favorite had a little flamingo drinking water from a lake on it. Its long red neck curved like a snake. Patrick's mother gave me that postcard. It's funny how I never met
No,
Mom,
I don't even have the
but I
VR
was around to see
stuff.
Patrick's
Black
life.
mask. Can't do that. It's bad on my eyes. It'd probably make me sick.
I'm sorry to hear about your mother.
Don't be. I had a pretty good childhood, apart from the nuclear holocaust and all. I remember the day Patrick's mom brought him in. They were both tired and dirty, so we took care of them. Patrick was crying a lot. He was teething at the time. I think that was what scared her away. She just couldn't handle the crying.
How was she?
I loved her. For the time she was with us, I liked to pretend she was my mother, too. After she took off, I was devastated. But my father said, "You need to grow up. You have a brother now." So I burned the postcard. The little red flamingo flew up in flames. And I promised myself I'd never be weak again. But I guess we all need someone we can be weak with sometimes, don't we?
I never asked you. What are you planning to do tomorrow?
I've been meaning to tell you earlier, but I panicked. And that's because I decided to go with Ryan. We'll find somewhere safe, away from all this. You have to understand, I need to do what's best for Patrick. I'm his big sis. I need to protect him. I haven't told him yet. He'll be devastated leaving you and Aaron, but I think it's for the best.
A few hours later.
Wake up! We need to move.
What's going on?
Everyone, wake up! You need to get out of here.
Who the fuck are you?
It doesn't matter. What matters is that you can't stay here any longer.
She asks a question, and I suggest answering.
You don't want to do that. I've got this place rigged with explosives, and there's a detonator in my pocket.
You got what?
Do you mind? Lower your gun, Ryan. He's the one that saved my life. What do you want from us? You have to get out of here. Skynet's on its way. They finally found you.
What you mean they found us? They were looking for us?
Not for you. For him. He's essential to winning this war. Skynet knows that. That's why they've been following him for months. I have to make sure nothing happens to him. In a couple of minutes, an infiltrator will walk in here trying to kill him. I can't let that happen. We have to bury that Terminator here once and for all.
All right, everybody, you heard him. Let's get moving. I'll get the bus ready.
There's no time for that. There's a passage here. It will lead you out. Use it.
What was that?
All right, everyone, get out!
Go now!
Jacob!
Give me that. It's the same one. It's the same model.
Shoot that metal motherfucker!
Leave! Now! How the hell's he still alive?
Go! Go! Watch out! Don't just stand there! Run!
Ha ha, funny. Hey, Caleb. Later, Black Mask. Ah, reboot Tomb Raider series.
Baron listened to us. She could no longer deny that this infiltrator was a real threat. She decided to take everyone in, on her terms. The shelter was on high alert, but thanks to the intel I
Rise of the
gathered
Tomb
in
Raider.
Pasadena, we slowed the
I know it's
advance
part of the
Annihilation
reboot
line.
series.
Gained some time. Just enough to start preparing the counterattack.
Sergeant, at ease.
Well, look at you, Sergeant. When you helped us in Pasadena the other day, I was trying really hard not to panic because you were only a private. Sorry for underestimating you. I guess I should salute or something?
Getting ready for another scavenging run?
No, I just came out here to
Yeah.
catch my breath. Baron is giving us the entire evening off, believe it or not.
Doesn't sound like her.
How's Patrick?
Every day a little better. Aaron says he'll be back on his feet in no time. She's done a great job with him. I wish I could repay her somehow. It just doesn't seem that she needs anything.
I need to report to Baron.
Rivers, DN 46890.
The commander is expecting you in the control room, Sergeant.
Maraschino cherry. Where do they keep finding this? I don't get it. How did they bring that bug?
Hey, I'm just catching up with Mark. I'll get back to work in a couple of minutes. You won't tell, right? But no, seriously, you won't tell, right?
Do you need anything?
Can I see your hardware?
Indeed she is.
Hey Ryan, how's everything?
Exactly as you would imagine. Barons keep me busy. They weren't kidding when they said she's a hard ass.
What happened after you started your camp?
Honestly, not that much. At least not in the beginning. When we gave up on the idea of getting in touch with anyone, we just tried to adapt. Temperatures fell, we had to scavenge for food. All of a sudden, that became our life.
When did you first hear about Skynet?
Oh, that came years later. We did hear some rumors about robot warriors, but you must understand how crazy it sounded back then. And that wasn't even the most insane story out there. My favorite one was about the radioactive squirrel zombies. Well, I know how stupid it sounds, but we managed to have fun in our little commune. I still had my guitar with me. We talked a lot about how we're gonna be famous, because we're the only living band in the world.
What was your band's name?
Well, we were thinking about changing it to Survivors, but something similar was already taken.
There
we were just
are,
stupid
like,
kids, not
like,
realizing what was going on.
stone statues that
We
you
paid
can
the
read
price for it the
inscriptions
first
on
time
all
we
around
saw
the
a
map.
tin can.
You have to use
I was
survival
tuning my
vision in order to
guitar
find
when
it.
I heard a strange noise. I found out later that it was a T-400. Must have heard me play. It didn't even have the decency to look scary. Maybe if it did, we wouldn't have just stood there when
If you're
it
having
started
trouble, just look up
firing.
videos up on YouTube or the internet to figure it out.
What did you do?
I froze. I didn't run to help. I didn't scream. I didn't even move. I just stood there, like a coward. A tin can got Tucker with a single bullet. Bam! Just like that. 7 other people died before we finally destroyed that thing. Ironically enough, I was the one who delivered the final blow. Safe to say, it was the beginning of a new era.
What did you hear?
A lot of rumors going around of how she's sending insubordinate workers to the front line. And by insubordinate, I mean people who ain't willing to work 18 hours a day. Every day.
you alright?
Me? Honey, I'm about the most well-adjusted person in this goddamn place. It's the others you should be concerned about.
Jennifer?
I'm worried about her. I'm the one that asked Baron to give her team a little break. Jennifer's been busy scavenging supplies for the soldiers, and she hardly had time to see Patrick. And now she's finally got a day off. She's avoiding him like the plague.
You mean Ryan?
Ryan ain't so hot either, but that's another story.
How's Patrick doing?
He's fine, but it wouldn't kill you if you checked on him yourself.
Is there anything you need?
No. I have to say, the Resistance is pretty well supplied. Don't tell me you miss running errands for me. I don't believe that for a second.
And what about something other than medicine?
Honey, I'm not shy. I'll let you know if I need anything, okay? But thank you for asking.
Take care.
Advantage 2. Kills laser contact all on. Advantage 2.
What's up? I want... Is there any other text? Better be worth it, Ryan.
Alvin lost his spider scout again.
Man, I saw it crawling through the shelter earlier. Almost gave me a heart attack.
Commander Baron.
You wanted to see me?
You're finally here. Good. I have a special task for you. I want you to head downtown to check on the doctor.
Doctor?
Alvin. He's out there making sure that our defense systems are working properly. Ever since we went radio silent, I had a small team of trustworthy messengers maintaining communication between our outposts. They haven't returned, so I want you to go downtown and see why that happened. Could be nothing, but Connor doesn't want any hiccups while he's up there in North Division preparing the attack on Skynet's Central Core.
Central Core?
Skynet's main reactor, the source of all their power. We shut down the Central Core, we shut down Skynet. Connor's preparing the attack as we speak, so you understand we can't have any critical complications at this stage.
Is there a problem with the radio?
The Annihilation Line is within spitting distance of downtown. We suspect that Skynet will be intercepting all transmissions from that location. So for now, we're going radio silent. That's why I need you to go there personally.
If you don't mind me asking, how did you end up here?
Excuse me if I act a little surprised,
Yeah, I hate that guy
Sergeant.
too.
But no one in here thinks it's wise to ask their superior personal questions.
You just gotta wait. Hide behind the corner, use survival vision, use that, and shoot the tank on his back.
How did I get here? The same way you did. I was born, raised, and given a gun. We don't really have a say in what we do we? Or do I assume too much? Was it any different for you? Why do you fight, Sergeant?
Keep going, you got it. You can do it.
John Connor. I want you to head downtown and see why that happened.
You don't mind me asking?
Really have a I assume too much. Must have it. Why do you fight, Sergeant?
We don't have a choice.
Exactly.
We don't have a choice.
Exactly. We're just going through the motions. Humans were fighting humans since the beginning of time. It just so happens that right now we have a common enemy. If it wasn't for the machines, we'd probably be fighting each other.
That doesn't mean we should give up and stop fighting. That doesn't mean we should give up and stop fighting.
No, it doesn't. I'm just warning you. Don't hold your breath waiting for all this to be over. There will always be another war. Besides, I'm not a fighter. When I go out there in the middle of the night with my Westinghouse, I'm not looking for a fight. I look to seek and conquer. I'm not a fighter. I'm a bully.
What's the difference?
I don't treat them as equals. And although I know they're just machines, I want them to fear me. No one ever stands up to bullies. But I have to admit, it has its downsides. One of them being that no one ever asks me a personal question. At least not since Paradigm. So congratulations, Reverse. Takes guts to stand up to a bully. I guess since your promotion, you got a little more cocky. Good for you.
How are you doing?
Good. Erin's going to let me leave in a couple of days. Thanks for bringing that chalk. I've been drawing a lot. I'd be so bored without it.
How's Jennifer?
She's out a lot, but I understand. She's a scavenger.
How do you like living in the shelter?
There's a lot of people here. I like that. I heard a funny joke yesterday. You want to hear it?
Yeah, tell me.
What's brown and sticky? A stick!
That's funny.
I know, right?
I have to go.
Keep trying, youngster, keep trying.
More wounded! We need a medic over here!
I'm telling you, I saw something.
What's happening, Private?
A couple of aerials flew in and dropped containers full of metals. They started shooting while our defense systems did nothing.
What about the doctor? Where's Alvin?
He's still out there.
All right.
There's one more thing. Before I got hit and dragged here, I saw something. I'm not sure, but I think it was one of our own soldiers that led Skynet's attack.
Another infiltrator? This is gonna have to wait until later. I'm gonna take a little snooze, guys. See y'all later. Keep trying, Caleb.